What do you think of my piercing?
Are you serious?
Alright, what's up guys? So it's 10:54 in the morning. I'm getting a tattoo piercing. I'm getting a piercing. It's a good way to wake up. I'm gonna get a septum piercing. I've been wanting one for like a long time. So I decided, you know what, fuck it. Today's the day. So I'm gonna go get a septum piercing and you're gonna come with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, because we'll definitely be more. Okay, so we are literally outside the tattoo place waiting to get the septum piercing. Hopefully they'll let me in with this. It's kind of bulky. We will see. I can literally just like set, because like sometimes they don't let, like they might not let Joaquin in the room with me, and if that's the case, I have it on a tripod, so hopefully like they'll let me just like set it up in the corner. Apparently like when you get the septum done, that like you naturally just like tear up just because of the position of the piercing. So if I start crying, it's not because I'm in pain.
It's because he's a bitch.
Yes. Okay guys, so unfortunately I couldn't bring my camera in with me, but look at that. We got septum piercing. Honestly, it didn't fucking hurt at all. Excuse my language. People are like such pansies. But yeah, now we're gonna go home, eat, and go work out. So first movement here, guys, is a chest supported T-bar row. Now I am bringing my chest off the chest support, but the reason why I'm doing that is because this T-bar row specifically, I don't like the angle that it's on. I don't feel like I can contract completely unless I do bring my chest off, so that's why I'm doing that. And I will pretty much do 4 sets, only the last set to failure, and then I'll do a back off set. So the first set you just saw was my failure set, and now I dropped the weight by 45 pounds, and I go again to failure, and I usually slow down the movement. That's my headphones falling out of my ears, as usual. It happens every time I work out. But yeah, anyway, so 4 sets, last one to failure, and then 1 back off set. For these, I do recommend that you put some type of lifting straps on, just because it'll take the bicep out of the move. Second movement is the low row, also chest supported. For back specifically, I really like everything to be chest supported unless I'm doing like a dumbbell row. I just feel like the contraction is much better. And you see when I do the low row, I kind of do like half the movement, pause, and then explode back and squeeze. For me, that's just like the best way where I feel it in my back. And this is a great movement. This is definitely one of my favorite back movements for thickness. For this, I'll do 4 sets, pyramid style again, last set to failure, drop set. Third movement is a mid row. For me, I've noticed the most back development when I stopped doing every movement to be a compound on back day and doing one in the beginning and end, and then the rest being machines, and just really focusing on bringing my elbows all the way back and really contracting the back. For this, I do it SST style, which pretty much means it's like a huge drop set. For SST style, you do a warm-up set, and then afterwards you do 10 reps, then you take 20 seconds off, you go again, you do another 10 reps to failure, another 20 seconds off. Then the third set, per se, you drop the weight by 20%, and then you go again for 10 reps to failure, but you want to slow down the movement as much as you can and really let the muscle fibers stretch and tear. Take another 20 seconds off, and then fourth set is pretty much an isometric hold, which you will see. And for this, you pretty much drop the weight again, 20%, and you just hold the movement at peak contraction for as long as you can. And if you're not fried by the end of this, then you didn't do right. So before the rack pulls, I actually went to the cables, and I just did some cable shrugs quickly to pre-warm and activate the traps for the rack pulls. Now, you see, I always end with some type of rack pull or deadlift variation on my back days, and where I pull from pretty much depends what I want to target. Then to top everything off, I'll go to some barbell curls, just standing, nothing fancy. For biceps, I've always kept it extremely basic and just focusing on progressive overload, and biceps have honestly always been one of my strong points, so I definitely think I'm doing something right. So yeah, guys, sometimes simple is better. But for this, just pyramid up 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps.